Okay, we need to stop and teach everyone, okay? We need to do this for the Ummah. All right, so this is for the Ruqyah Center, okay? Ruqyah Centers. So with clients, the best thing to do is study your client. Like for instance, the brother, how long you been, spit out, okay. How long you been coming?
What, here?
Yeah.
Probably about 2 years now.
Okay, so for 2 years he's been coming, and what I do is just study the reaction. Just study. That's what you need to do. Study. That's what you need to do. Like there's no rush. Be humble. Study the reactions. Study how he reacts, how he speaks, how he communicates with you. But if you see him once or twice, you haven't learned anything. So study your clients, study their reaction, study what they react to, study what they think they've got, and then you just cross-examine, keep cross-examining. And inshallah, you'll get there at the end. But the most important thing is that you study your clients. You'll start seeing the reactions start to change ever so slightly, ever so slowly and slightly, like they'll just change. And you start seeing the difference. Like the sister who's come from Holland, she came today, she came last week Wednesday. She doesn't know when things are leaving. She doesn't have a clue. Why do you think of that? Why do you think that?
She hasn't been taught.
Pardon? She hasn't been taught, okay. But she was similar to you when you first started. What is it?
She doesn't have experience.
She doesn't have experience. Okay, she doesn't have experience. That's good. I like that answer. Why? Because if she has experience, she's going to learn,
Yes.
and she's going to know when things are leave. That's a good answer. But as a Raqi, why do you think the Raqi thinks she doesn't know when something's leaving? Sorry, because I'm speaking like a Raqi. I should have thought the way you're thinking.
She can still feel it.
Pardon?
She can still feel it, yeah.
She can still feel it. Why can she still feel it? He's a good example because he came done intense every day. Why? I'm confused.
There's a lot of it.
Oh, there we go. So when you've got a lot of affliction, when it leaves, you should know the answer too. You can't feel the difference. And like to explain that to someone without them experiencing it, it won't make sense to them. But afterwards, and it's got to be with consistency. You might be saying, Abu Nadeer, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to say? Don't question my intention. Learn. Just learn. Right? Because this applies to self-ruqyah and ham ruqyah applied to you. Okay? By a raqi, by your family, this information is valuable. Okay? When somebody knows they can do better, they get motivated and they strive forward and they get better by the will of Allah Azza wa Jal. And everything happens by the will of Allah Azza wa Jal. We're just human beings weak. We just need little encouragements, and these are the things that encourage us when we know that we are. Number one, we know what the affliction is. Number two, that we know that we are making steps towards relief and shifa, and we know that we're doing it, alhamdulillah, according to the Quran and Sunnah, with no superstition or anything that will misguide us from Tawheed. So anyway, I hope that made sense. Did that make sense?
Yeah.
Barakallahu feek. Let's move on.